Hi everyone, my name is Maxim, and today we are gonna continue solving coding problem from bigfrontend dev and implement basic throttle function. Generally, throttling is a common technique used in web applications. In most cases, using Lodash solution from Lodash library. And as you can see, today we are going to implement throttle function. And let's look at this example. We have a set of calls, and before throttling, we have such a series A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And after throttling, with waiting for 3 dashes, we have the following series: A, 3 dashes, C. You can see that we skipped B in this series. Then D, then E, and after 3 dashes we have G, and again we skipped F. So let's implement such a function. Okay, let's start. And before I just want to say that we are going to return function, right, which are going to be called here. Let's look at another example. So throttle obviously should return function which might be called like this. So we need to return function which might be called later. And this function accept arguments. And before this implementation, I also want to add a couple of variables. Let it be variable is delayed, let's say, is delayed. By default, it will be false. And this variable is responsible for delaying of call of original function. And the second variable I would like to use, it's relevant or actual, let it be relevant arguments. By default, it will be null. And let's try to use these variables in our implementation. So let's first of all let's check if is delayed true. If it's true, we don't have to call our original function. In this case, we are going to just replace actual arguments or relevant arguments with new one, with args. Otherwise, if we don't have is delayed true, we are going to call our original function, our func. So let's do it func apply. So we are going to bind our func to current context, this, and we are going to pass as arguments, pass args. And in this case, after we called this original function, we are going to replace or update our is delayed variable to true, because it's actually going to be true after colon, right? And after that, we are going to add additional function. Let it be check for new calls. It will be a function which we are going to call later. because actually this function will check if there is new calls of our throttle function. And inside this function, we are going to return, we will be using setTimeout to check for new calls. We are going to return setTimeout. setTimeout accept callback function, and also setTimeout accept number of millisecond, and we are going to grab this number from the second parameter of our throttle function from here, and in this callback we are going to call first of all, here we are going to change is delayed value to false, because we are going to call our original function after this amount of time passed, right? So we are going to change is delayed to false, and if there are relevant args, so if relevant args is not null, so it means that consumer already called this throttle function. We are going to call it function the same, to be honest, the same like this, except one thing. We are going to pass a second argument. We are going to pass our relevant args, right? And after we called this function again, we are going to update our isDelayed value to true, because actually we just immediately called this function. So we are going to wait for this amount of time, right? And additionally, here we are going, because we already used relevant args here for this call, we are going to update relevant args to null, okay? And since we would like to check for new calls once again, because we already used this callback for checking, and we are going to call this function once again. So once again, we created this function to check for new calls, right? And then we immediately call this function. But inside callback of setTimeout, we are going to check for new calls once again, because this setTimeout will be called, this callback inside setTimeout will be called only once. Okay, so let's check our solution. Yeah, we are done. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos. Bye.